Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen. What is up, my step bros and step hoes? Today we are talking about a rather unplanned video, and that will be here on the Sig Tango MSR, their 1:6 model with the 30mm tube. So what is this? This is a 1:6 LPVO, but it's a budget option. It is second focal plane, meaning your reticle does not zoom with you as you zoom in. I will put a video of that on screen if possible. It does have up to 6, actually 8 brightness settings. 10 actually, maybe 11, 12. To be honest though, the brightness settings are quite irrelevant because only about 3 of them are usable, because for whatever reason the brightness on this thing, like, granted, LPVOs have a big problem with being daylight bright, as you'd say. This one is particularly bad. For whatever reason, even if you have it on the highest brightness setting, which I think is like 12, for whatever reason, it's not even close to being daylight bright. Like, it is a very, very dim red. And what's even worse is while shooting under the recoil, granted, I was using this on an overgassed 5.56 rifle, but it's still 5.56. It shouldn't be enough to do that. While using it on my Radical Arms RF-15, for whatever reason, whenever I shot the rifle, the reticle would either brighten or it would dim. So the recoil itself is changing the brightness, and it's not like it's shaking the knob into another position, because this knob takes quite a bit of force to actually turn. Like, I have to actually intentionally do it. So I don't know what that's about. Illumination, it uses a typical CR 2032 battery. It does come on the Sig Sauer's cantilever mount, which is quite nice. I am using their 34mm version to hold my Arcan optics on my Palmetto AR-10. PSA fanboys are going to be mad too. Another thing I don't like, I just fucking hate this optic. The zeroing is really annoying. Like, the knobs here, they take quite a bit of force to turn them, especially to any meaningful degree, and it just makes it a real pain in the ass to zero. I don't have many other LPVOs. Well, I don't own any other, and I don't have experience with many. All I know is that even something like the Arcan Optics handles itself a lot better. This just sucks. This thing is very heavy. That's another downside. This is I think according to its listing on Amazon, it is 2.3 pounds. 2.3 pounds. For this. Mind you, your average AR-15, like, not counting a loaded mag, or like, or foregrip, flashlight, whatever else you might have on your gun. This brings it up by 2, so that's like your 5-pound rifle there, plus 2 more pounds, so that's almost like a 1.5 times increase, just for this thing. And due to how many downsides it has, it's not worth it. Like, here's the biggest thing. The scope lever here, like, one of the big things about LPVOs is you're supposed to be able to dial in and out really, really fast. But for one, you're using a second focal plane. So your bullet drop compensator reticle, which this comes with, they don't tell you what caliber the bullet drop compensator is made for, or even what grain weight of projectile. Unlike Trigicon, which I believe theirs are made for 62 grain 5.56 out of a 14.5 inch barrel. This doesn't tell you. You just have to guess and hope it aligns. So maybe it's just because I don't have the manual anymore. If that's what it is, and I'm just stupid, then I apologize. The weight does afford you something. So it is very durable. I haven't had any problems with, like, any breakages with the thing. So that's pretty cool. It also seems to be sealed pretty well. I haven't had any issues with weather, like I haven't had any fogging. I haven't had any issue with moisture getting inside the optic and clouding it up. Not that it would matter, because the eye box and the sight picture on this is very shit. So, okay, here's the thing. This LPVO has almost zero eye relief. I don't know why, but it's very hard to get on that dot. The eye box is very, very slim. Like, let's say, here's one thing I was doing to try and get shots for the video. Let's say you have like a bipod here, like table, so like it's about chest height, right? You have it on a bipod, you have it here, you're like right here. For whatever reason, if you don't have the exact perfect eye position, you just cannot see through the thing.
No clue where that is. Hold on. What? Almost there.
And on top of that, it has very, very bad light transmission. Which, granted, this here is a 5 to 25 times scope. This is my first magnified scope ever, so while looking through it, I just thought, why can't I aim with both eyes open? Wow, other people might just... I guess something's wrong with my brain. I can't piece that image together correctly. And then I get my 5 to 25 times scope, and I can shoot this heavily fucking overgassed AR-10 while I'm getting kicked in the shoulder by it. And I can aim with both eyes open perfectly fine. But this thing I can't, because the light transmission is just that bad. The picture, like, I don't know if the camera will pick it up properly, but it is incredibly dim. It is really hard to mentally merge the image while trying to aim both eyes open. I just can't do it. I can't do it with that one. Like, even on 1x, which, by the way, no LPVO has a true 1x. It's more of like a 1.3, 1.5 times. Same thing with this one. I just can't. I can't aim with both eyes open. This one I can, though. Even on the 25x. So, and this is also from a cheap company. Like, Arcan Optics is a budget scope company. $500 for a 5 to 25 times scope that is rated for 50 BMG. That is cheap. And somehow this thing, like... I don't know if it's my mind playing tricks on me, but this scope feels lighter than this thing. Maybe it's weight distribution, maybe it's, again, mind playing tricks, but it feels lighter. Like, at this point, just get an Arcan 5 to 25. You're gonna be doing better. For most things, especially. I don't know why I got this in the MRED version of the reticle. We will figure that out as we go. So, do I have, I mean, battery life is okay. The battery life seems to last a while. The scope caps are quite fragile because actually the front cap broke off somehow. The back one is still here, but I don't know what good that'll do because this can still reflect light at people. So that's crazy. If you want some good things, again, there's the durability. It holds 0. It'd make a good club. It'd make a good bludgeoning weapon. There's that. I mean, it's got an adjustable diopter to adjust your eye relief, which it doesn't work for me. So, who knows? Who knows? I wouldn't know. It's also kind of cool, like if you look on the box, you can't see it online because it's spray painted, but if you look on the box, there's actually a line to help you perfectly level your scope in the ring, so that's very helpful. Would I recommend this thing for anyone who's actually serious about this? No. If you just want a cheap budget LPVO that does the basic purpose of holding zero and not breaking when you drop it, then sure, it's fine, I guess. However, it's going to give you a rough time. So, is there any purpose I would recommend this for? You can buy it. It was $258 when I bought it. Not even on sale. That was just a regular price. It was like $258 when I bought it initially. They go for around $300 now, and you can occasionally get them at like a $280 on sale, especially on Amazon. They go on sale frequently. I wonder why. The only thing I would recommend this for is as like a budget LPVO, so you can test the concept, maybe train with the magnified optics to find out what you like and don't like, so you know what to look for in another scope later. But for any serious purpose, I cannot in good faith recommend this to anyone. But do not buy the Tango MSR unless you just want to see if you like an LPVO for a cheap price. I know Primary Arms makes one much better for like $100, $200 more. So that is going to be all for this video. I am currently in testing of the Palmetto State Armory Saber 10 A1 and the Arkin Optics. I think this is the SH5. It's whatever. Oh, the EP5. It's their 5-25 by 56 optic. I really like this optic. Don't like the rifle too much. It's not looking good. If for MOA and a designated marksman rifle sounds good to you, then God help you. And then I'm also testing the EOTech EXPS3, the Olight Odin Mini, and the BCM MCMR, their enhanced lightweight receiver. So that should be really, really fun. That is all for this video. I have no outro. Imagine I say something fun.